The Lord has commanded a second but very brief conclusion to testify to drinking the 4 cups of judgment, 4 cups of judgment from the eternal God Jesus Christ. So I just drink the second one before the heavens of the Lord to accept. This is all about submission and acceptance and belief and faith and hearkening to the voice of the Lord my God, according to the entire word of God, but especially according to Deuteronomy, particularly chapter 28, chapter 30, and also throughout the entire book of Jeremiah in the word of God. So I drink this cup before the heavens of the Lord to represent me submitting, eternally submitting to these 4 cups of judgment that are coming, that one has come to pass, but there are 3 severe, serious, lifelong sentences from the eternal God to come to pass imminently whenever God the Father brings it to pass, either to lead to my eternal salvation or to destroy me eternally. I think the Lord is very aware of the potential of these cups of judgment destroying my soul. But at the same time, who am I to contend? It's my duty to overcome. It's my duty to be loyal to Jesus. It's my duty to submit to Jesus. And when our loyalty and submission is to the eternal God Jesus Christ, it's His grace alone, it's His providence, it's His mercy, it's His goodness imparted onto us, which leads us through this life, through judgment and into eternity, which is what it's all about. It's all about the eternal perspective. It's not about this passing, fleeting world. We're here 1 minute, we are gone the next, but time is eternal. Bible says, he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. And so the Bible calls it the fleeting, passing pleasures of sin. Behold, the reproach of Christ as greater riches than the treasures in Egypt. And so I accept, finally, just in a few short words, before the eternal God, the Spirit of the Lord was speaking through me, but now I just kind of feel God's kind of urgency to just make this very brief, very short, and just a conclusion that to symbolize, to represent my lifelong eternal submission to the 3 remaining lifelong cups of forced sin. That's what it is. It's come from Jesus' hands, so that I do. As was briefly mentioned, you have a motion picture. All one has to do is to read the prophets to know that the Lord really is a God of judgment, and he doth bring judgment. So this is the judgment that God, the imminent judgment that the eternal God Jesus Christ, the will of the Father, through the providence of the Father, the glory of the Father, through the government and authority of Jesus Christ, His only Son, His Most High Son, His only begotten Son, who Jesus is the Creator God, for whom we are in war for, to whom we fight for, and to whom we were created for. All of creation was made for Jesus Christ. All of creation was made for Jesus. This is what the Archangel Michael, on assignment into this world, told me, that everything was made for Jesus. Everything in creation was made for Jesus. So that's what I seek to do. That's what I seek to render unto Jesus, to seek to do what's right. And this Christian walk is all about doing the right thing. But above that, it's all about having a relationship with Jesus Christ. Nothing's being forced upon me. This isn't a forced life. It's a choice. You have to choose. You have to choose. I realize that you can be brainwashed into paganism. You can be brainwashed into godlessness. You can be brainwashed into anything godless and pagan, but you cannot be brainwashed into the religion of Jesus Christ, because the way we as humans were created, God doesn't use subliminal messages. God doesn't use flash screens and motion pictures. God uses His Spirit, which is a present, living, abiding relationship, and that cannot be brainwashed into anyone. So the religion of Jesus Christ is not a brainwashing. It's the very opposite of a brainwashing. In fact, to become godless and pagan, we are just robotically brainwashed from birth, from the wicked one and from all those who serve it, with the chief enemies being those who willfully serve the devil, to whom the portion of the lake of eternal burning and fire has been appointed by the eternal God Jesus Christ. And it's all about escaping that, showing to the Father that we are loyal to His Son, that we are dedicated to His Son, that we love His Son Jesus Christ. So these cups of judgment is what the eternal God has He's about to bring to pass, and it's imminent, it's urgent, and it's come from none other than Jesus Christ himself. And I just submit, I accept, and I worship Jesus Christ through obedience to his voice. It's all about hearkening to the voice of the Lord our God. This is the covenant that I made with him. Obey my voice, and I shall be your God, and you shall be my people. Jeremiah. Because thou hearkenest unto the voice of the Lord thy God, all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And I know that Jesus Christ has all power to bless and curse. All power belongs to Jesus. All authority belongs to Jesus. And over my own life, I just know that Jesus, the Son, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, has all power to bless or curse, give life or death, reward or punish all flesh in this world, or any simulations of earth, but in this world, and any world that me and my wife are sent into. Jesus Christ has all power in all of creation, all authority in all of creation, and he has the power to curse and bless, give life or death to all flesh. To all flesh. Jesus Christ, it's in his hands.